Welcome to Headlines Simsbury. I'm Karen Handville. At its first board meeting since June, the Simsbury Board of Education kicked off the school year by honoring the town's Teacher of the Year. Georgia Austin, who is currently a kindergarten teacher at Central School, has also taught first, second, third, and sixth grade. Simsbury Superintendent of Schools, Matt Curtis, introduced her to the board.
We have this evening Georgia Austin. I know how you love attention, so we invited Georgia here this evening. Georgia was our Teacher of the Year, nominated by her peers here in Simsbury, and as part of that, I guess, responsibility and honor, Georgia had to speak at convocation. And we had several interesting and engaging meetings over the summer where Georgia tried to convince me that this was not necessary and see maybe if we could team up, do our speeches together. I take part, she takes part, but she delivered really a wonderful message at convocation for the staff. I really think it was inspiring. Georgia talked about the fact that we need to see beyond our classroom walls, and we really need to think of ourselves as educators and not just teachers, and we need to take that extra stretch and really connect with our students and connect with the families and everybody that we service. And I think it was really, for me, a meaningful speech, Georgia, and I think for everybody else in the audience as well. So I thank you for that. Georgia teaches kindergarten this year at Central School, and last year was at Squadron Line School, so a transition for her, and I know Miss Hennessy, the new principal there, is extremely happy that Georgia came over to Central. So we wanted to recognize her for her wonderful efforts and how she represents our teaching staff here in Simsbury, so congratulations, Georgia.
I really do try to get out of public speaking, so you can go pull the fire alarm. But thank you very much for having me and recognizing me for this wonderful honor. It's amazing to work in Simsbury. I wanted to share with you all, though, one of the two messages that I delivered at convocation, which was that I'm representing excellence in Simsbury, not because of who I am, but what I've become having worked in Simsbury. And one of the things that I'd shown was a picture of Karen. And the Karen, you might have probably seen these on your travels. They're the monuments of stones that are stacked one on top of another. And I tried to use this as a symbol as to how I got to be where I am with the administration, the leadership in Simsbury, the Board of Ed, the support that I've received over the years. I took many years off in between my teaching. Coming back was a challenge, but in Simsbury, the support that I received from my colleagues and the staff and the administration it just was unbelievable. But I've also gotten to this place in my journey from parents and students and just everything working together and just being one entity. So I invited the teachers to take this card to remind them, as well as a stone, to remind them that as they're going forward working with students, to keep in mind that it's not just the students, it's the students' parents, it's their families, it's their experiences that they bring with them. And hopefully that message will inspire teachers to, do much more than just be there for the moment, but look beyond.
The school board also got a staff report on opening day and a quick overview of enrollment, which is very close to projected numbers. A full enrollment report and analysis will be given on October 1st. Also at the board meeting, Vice President Chris Kelly reported on the Friends of the Library used book sale at the high school gym, where he volunteered this year in honor of his mother, Eunice Kelly, a longtime member of the Friends board. Although it was hot, it did not deter people from traveling as far away as Saratoga, New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire, as well as all over Connecticut for the book bargains. Kelly passed on the Friends' thanks to the entire school system and especially to the high school students for helping the sale go so smoothly.
Lydia, this weekend, as most people know, was the used book sale, Friends of Simsbury Library, and I was there and was approached by Charmaine Galou, who helps coordinate that as a member of the Friends of Simsbury Public Library. She asked me really in this meeting to say thank you to the Board of Ed, but in particular to say thank you to all the staff at the high school, who she said were just absolutely phenomenal at helping them, as well as everyone else that she's interacted with throughout the whole administration. So it was a very heartfelt thank you from her. She said that they have found this to be a great venue, appreciate having access to it, and all the support that they have. So I wanted to pass that along.
The next Board of Education meeting is Tuesday, September 23rd, and will be broadcast live on SCTV. The Board of Selectmen this week took action to approve a recommendation to expand Simsbury's generator capacity at the high school, the town hall, which houses the Emergency Operations Center, and for a backup shelter at Terriffville Elementary School. The board also voted to approve an agreement with Paint Care for the collection of paints, primers, and stains at the town's bulky waste recycling facility on Walcott Road. Public Works Director Tom Roy told the board all the paint will be recycled.
I did ask the question of what happens to the paint. Basically, they separate it out by colors. They screen it so that somebody somewhere takes all the blue and pours them into one bin and all the red into another. They take all of that paint and they reblend it, and it's used in commercial and institutional applications.
Great, thank you.
I also did look to see if we could buy some of that paint.
Yeah,
So.
great, thank you.
Mine's all dried up on the bottom of the can.
They strain it. I got a whole lesson, more than you want to know.
2 questions, Tom. One is, do you need a landfill permit?
You do need a landfill permit, and the
So-
reason you need the landfill permit is to basically verify your residency.
So you can't just go,
No, there are other places, many paint stores now. If you don't want to go through the trouble and expense of the $10 landfill permit, most paint stores will take the paint back from anybody
for free?
for free.
Okay, so so folks will be told if they come and they don't have a permit, that they have an option of getting the permit, or they have the option of returning it to the paint store,
One
store.
of the participating
Okay.
paint stores. And if you go to Paint Care's website, they have a mapping tool, and you can find out where the nearest
Okay.
facility is. Same thing as if a resident from another community wanted to bring paint to our landfill, it's not for them. It's only for Simsbury residents with an active landfill permit.
Great.
Simsbury Celebrates, one of our premier town-wide events, also took center stage at the Selectmen's meeting. The event is free but requires substantial financial support from town businesses and residents. As part of this year's fundraising, Simsbury Celebrates sold giclée prints of local artist Catherine Elliott's painting of the view of Hewblind Tower. At Monday's Board of Selectmen's meeting, a print of the painting was presented to the town by fundraising chair Janet Calabro.
We commissioned Catherine to paint a scene that represented the essence of Simsbury and would have meaning to all residents. The painting was reproduced under Catherine's artist eye on artisanal paper using special inks by Rich Wagner of Imagined It Framed. And we're thrilled to announce that the entire first print run sold out in 3 months. These prints are not available anywhere except from Simsbury Celebrates and were very well received by the community. At this time, the prints are only available by special prepaid order from Taryn at Simsbury Farms until the capped print run is reached. The original oil was sold immediately upon completion to one of our committee members. It's with great pleasure that as a committee, we're here tonight to present this framed edition of the Celebrate Our View print to the town of Simsbury in recognition for the support we receive from the town each year as we plan Simsbury Celebrates. It's our hope that the Board of Selectmen will display this treasure prominently for all Simsbury residents to admire when visiting Town Hall.
Simsbury Celebrates is held every year the Saturday after Thanksgiving. The town of Simsbury closes down Hot Meadow Street for the celebration with dozens of events for families, ending with a fire truck parade with Santa Claus and fireworks. Here at SCTV, we open up our studio for families to come and record holiday greetings to air on our station and on our website. Please take the time to stop in. Local veterans are in the middle of raising $150,000 to erect a Simsbury Veterans Memorial. SCTV volunteers talked with them at Septemberfest about their plans and their fundraising efforts.
We are putting up a new memorial to veterans, particularly the 104 people who have lost their lives while on active duty. And we have all the names of those people from the Revolutionary War to the present day.
Okay.
And we have no more room to put any names anywhere. So, the names are around town. They're in Center Cemetery. They're at the Civil War Monument down in Weetag. But there's no real central place for all of the names to reside in one location.
Okay.
So, two of our members have spent the better part of 3 years now finding a location, getting town approval, and we have all that now. We're ready to go, and we're looking for money.
Okay.
Lots of money.
Lots of money. Tell me about it. Okay, so how big will this memorial be?
How big will it be?
Because we've got 104 names that are going on it.
Oh, well,
And
the
then-
104 names will go on the black markers in the center columns, with more room on the left.
Okay.
And then other veterans can help fund this by purchasing pavers, examples of which are on the table,
Okay.
for the deck of the plaza.
Oh, nice.
So there'll be those 4 granite columns and the plaza, and then the plantings are pretty much the way they're going to wind up being. So we think having all of those names in one place, having a nice place for people to go and reflect on the
Sacrifice?
well, the sacrifice that these guys made because they were on active duty and they lost their lives and they resided in town. So we hope we do justice.
I'm sure you will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The memorial will be located at a plaza on Hot Meadow Street at Eaglewood Lane near the library. The columns will also feature the texts of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. Designed to be a fall family festival, Simsbury's Septemberfest felt more like a summer event this year with the extraordinary heat. There have always been local businesses and organizations with plenty of good food on hand, but since its move to Simsbury Meadows, Septemberfest has greatly expanded activities for children, including almost 30 inflatables this year, which are manned by Simsbury High School crew team members.
Hi, I'm Althea Graney, and I'm here at Septemberfest with
Bernadette Diamore, and I'm from Hawaii, actually. I'm here visiting my wonderful granddaughters and my son and daughter-in-law. And this Septemberfest is just awesome. The music, the food, the entertainment, everything is just wonderful. The home shows, it's a wonderful time. Thank you so much for presenting this every year. I was here last year as well. Aloha.
And what do you like best about the Septemberfest?
Everything. All the jumping and it's fun.
It's fun?
It's
It's swell?
yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, and you have a great day here at Septemberfest. How long have you been working with Innovative Inflatables?
Well, actually, I'm part of the Simsbury crew team in high school, and every year we always volunteer this whole weekend. So everyone in this yellow shirt is part of the crew team.
Oh, okay. So you come here and you volunteer to watch over the inflatables?
Yep, we're in charge of getting the tickets and looking at the wristband, and I've been doing it since sophomore year, and then this is my senior year, so it's my last year doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
How many years have you been coming to Septemberfest?
This is our first year at Septemberfest.
We're having a great time.
What do you enjoy best?
Well, just coming out, listening to the music, coming to the food vendors. It's like a little taste of Simsbury, and then you have all the vendors here. So it's kind of nice to know what's local.
Local. Yeah. So it's really a great opportunity, isn't it?
It is.
We usually meet with neighbors and friends, and we eat, and it's really a lot of fun.
Great. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much.
Also on hand at Septemberfest were local politicians seeking votes for this year's November election. In Simsbury, voters will be electing a state representative and a state senator. The choice this year is between incumbent Democratic State Representative John Hampton and his Republican challenger, Simsbury Selectman Cheryl Cook. In the state Senate race, incumbent Republican State Senator Kevin Whitkos is being challenged by Simsbury resident Melissa Osborne. In the 5th Connecticut congressional district race, Democratic incumbent U.S. Representative Elizabeth Esty is being challenged by Mark Greenberg. They have a debate on October 9th in Danbury. On the state level, Connecticut voters will be choosing between the Democratic ticket of Governor Daniel Malloy and Lieutenant Governor Nancy Wyman, and the Republican ticket of Tom Foley and Heather Summers. Voters will also be choosing candidates for Comptroller, Treasurer, and Attorney General. Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th. The Simsbury Chamber of Commerce has a new executive director. Her name is Lisa Gray. Originally from California, she has been in Simsbury for 14 years, where she has had a travel business called Travel Talent. She replaces Charity Folk, who had been managing the Simsbury Chamber for 23 years and resigned last May. The Simsbury Public Library now has its first teen librarian. Her name is Sarah Ray, and she comes to Simsbury from Bristol. She has also worked in libraries in Plainville and Avon. For those of you who are just returning to Simsbury from summer vacation, you may be learning that Simsbury Town Hall offices and Eno Memorial Hall have new schedules. Begun as an experiment over the summer, Town Hall and Eno have begun offering full services on Mondays until 7 p.m. In exchange, both close early on Friday at 1 p.m. All other days, both buildings close at 4:30. They open at 8:30 a.m., Monday through Friday. These hours do not impact the police department or the Board of Education offices. Do you ever think you might want to learn a foreign language, or perhaps you would like to redesign your kitchen? Did you know that the Simsbury Department of Continuing Education offers courses on those subjects and much more? David Crum, the Director of Continuing Education, is here to tell you more about some of the department offerings.
Even when your formal education is over, that shouldn't mean that learning is over. Simsbury's Department of Continuing Education's fall brochure has classes for ages 3 to 103. English, not your native language, or perhaps you want to learn a new language for your next trip overseas. DCE has basic adult education classes for non-native English speakers and Rosetta Stone for web-based learning. For those who struggled and fell short of graduating high school, GED test preparation classes can get you back on track. Are you looking ahead to retirement? DCE can help with classes on financial strategies for a successful retirement and ways to keep from going broke if you need long-term care. Financial advice for women, college planning, and life planning for children with special needs are just a few unique classes to help you make sound financial decisions. Instructor-facilitated online courses include accounting, writing and publishing, technology, and lots more. For health and longevity, DCE has classes in meditation and yoga. Many find joy through hobbies or recreational activities. DCE can help divert you from the daily grind of life with classes on learning an instrument, water painting, pottery, knitting, or cooking. Youth classes include SAT preparation, basic babysitting, cartooning, and driver education. The Children's Academy preschool program detailed in the DCE's brochure offers small class sizes, plenty of student support, and convenient locations. Our before and after school care, the SEED program, gives you peace of mind that your child has a quiet place to do homework, play with games, or just be friends with others in a safe environment, both before and after school. At the Simsbury Arts Academy, children in grades 4 to 12 receive the highest quality instruction in visual arts, music, performing arts, jazz, vocals, and even fashion design. So much to do and learn. Visit the DCE website at www.simsbury.k12.ct.us/DCE or call our office at 860-658-3870 to get on the path to lifelong learning. Thank you.
Did you catch soccer fever during the World Cup this summer? And would you and your child like to play? Well, now the Simsbury Culture, Parks and Recreation Department has come up with an opportunity for parents and young children to learn and play soccer together. They're offering a program of soccer-related drills and games for you and your child starting on September 28th. It's a 4-week program on Sunday mornings at Weetog Park on Route 10. Run by local high school soccer players, it's designed for children 3 to 5 years old. There are 2 sections, one at 10:30 and the other at 11:15, and it costs $60 per parent-child group. If fencing is more up your child's alley, Boy Scout Hall will be the site of an 8-week program that will teach the basic fencing fundamentals. Safety rules and the proper use of a foil and protective gear are introduced on the first day of class. Open to boys and girls, beginner to intermediate level, the classes are Wednesday afternoons beginning October 1st and costs $121 per student. The Culture, Parks and Recreation Department has cultural offerings as well. A 7-week acting workshop will be held at Boy Scout Hall on Friday evenings. It will include theater games, concentration and improvisational exercises, as well as stage skills and script work. There are 3 weekly 45-minute sections divided by age, with the kindergartners starting at 4:15 p.m. For more information or to sign up for Parks and Rec classes, you can go to their website, www.simsburyrec.com. Just a reminder, when the Simsbury High School football team kicks off its first home game on Friday, September 26th, many town residents over the age of 65 will be there for free. All senior citizens can get a VIP pass to attend all sporting events, concerts, and theater productions for free with a VIP pass available at the Board of Education offices, in the Town Hall, or at the Senior Center. On Tuesday, September 30th, the Senior Center will hold a special Veterans Appreciation Luncheon starting at 12 noon. All Simsbury veterans and a guest are cordially invited to attend. Call the Senior Center at 860-658-3273 to make your reservation. On September 23rd, the Senior Center is holding a wellness fair from 9:30 to 11:30 in the Eno Auditorium. Over 15 vendors will be there. There'll be door prizes, vision screenings, and flu shots. Appointments for flu shots are necessary, and you can call the VNA at 860-653-5514. A reminder, it might be time to renew your Dial-A-Ride pass. The pass allows you to use the Dial-A-Ride bus around town, Granby, or Avon, out-of-town medical appointments, and jump on board Senior Center trips for 1 year. You can get passes at the Social Services office. The pass costs $25 for an individual and $35 for a couple. Upcoming Senior Center trips include the West Farms Mall on Monday, September 29th, and the Essex Steam Train on Monday, October 26th. Essex trip costs $27, and you can register for most programs on the Senior Center website at simsbury-ct.gov/senior-center. To mark Fire Prevention Week, the Simsbury Volunteer Fire Company has scheduled an open house on Sunday, October 5th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the main fire station on Hot Meadow Street. They will have fire trucks on display, safety information, and firefighter firefighter demonstrations. You've more than likely heard that Simsbury was named the first bike-friendly town in Connecticut by the American League of Cyclists and was rated #1 by Bike Walk Connecticut in its first rating of bike and walk-friendly cities and towns. But now we have become even more bike-friendly. As a gift to the biking community, the police department has purchased a bicycle assistance station and placed it on the bike path right by Rotary Park at Simsbury Meadows on Iron Horse Boulevard. The station is called Darrow Fix-It and includes all the tools to perform basic repairs and maintenance, from changing a flat to adjusting brakes. The tools and air pump are securely attached to the stand with stainless steel cables and tamper-proof fasteners. There is no cost to use the station. Just because the summer is over doesn't mean that fresh vegetables aren't available. In fact, local farms are loaded with fresh produce which they bring to the farmers market every Thursday. So remember, the Simsbury Farmers Market operates every Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. at Simsmore Square through October 2nd. There's little time left to take part in the Solarize Simsbury program, a town and state-supported initiative that gives discounted solar energy installations to homeowners. After being offered for 20 weeks, the program is coming to an end. To take advantage of the discounts, new contracts must be signed by September 23rd. Did you realize that Connecticut is getting a new area code? As of the end of August, telephone customers who request new service or an additional line may be assigned a new 959 area code. The new area code is being called an overlay. In other words, it will add the 959 area code to the existing 860 area code. The new area code is nothing to worry about. It does not require you to do anything. You will not have to change your existing area code or phone numbers or how you dial local calls. With the end of summer comes the start of History Day preparations in Connecticut 2015. If you know a student who has an interest in history, you might want to encourage them to attend the second annual History Day in Connecticut kickoff workshop on Saturday, September 27th at the Old State House in Hartford. They will have past projects on display and suggest potential new topics. There will also be representatives from several Connecticut heritage organizations that will delve into this year's theme of leadership and legacy in history. Do you have an idea for a show to air on SCTV, or would you like free training to learn how to operate our remote cameras in Town Hall? Come visit us in the lower level of Eno Memorial Hall. Call us at 860-658-1720 or email us at simtv@yahoo.com. Join our team of volunteers. We would love to have you. You can find all of the town government meetings that SCTV covers on Comcast Channel 96 or on UVerse Channel 99 or online at simsburytv.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank you for joining us. I'm Karen Handville, and we are SCTV, your town, your schools, your government.